audio is on this thing. Okay. Wow. Testing and see this. This. Where's the mic? That speaker. Headphones. Master mic boost. Testing. Test. Okay. Let's see if that works there. So the speaker thing going. Headphones, set that's up. Okay. And the controls. Capture. Okay. There we go. Close it out. Let's see. Okay. So finally it just seems the water capture is finally on. I'm taking to forever. Well, anyway, everyone, I'm finally got the thing recording. Hopefully this will, this will be recorded. I put on the thing, on the tags and stuff that, was about, content and the value of the content that you put out, whether you do a podcast or whether you're doing, like basic, a video blog or whatever that you're doing. Your content that you produce is your product, and so that's a service. I probably would say different than, let's say, a provider like the cable company, or provider like the service you get from your cell phone or smartphone. So it's a service, but nonetheless, you do provide a service. People tune in, or they go to your website to get their needful information to do whatever it is to do. Whether maybe they're doing research, could be a student, and that can be useful information to help them to finish a term paper. So people that use blogs, use different not controls, but different tools and things, to write the content out, put it in order so it's easy to access, and then as soon as they make all the edits and things that they need to do, then they publish it once they're done. Okay, but all of that takes time and effort, and that's a time cost. Okay, but again, when it's a time cost, you have to ask yourself the question, well, if that costs me time, that could, in some respects, be considered just like money. So it has a value to it. Any time that you listen to a radio station, because they broadcast, and this seems to be, this is in audio form. A lot of people have felt that the audio is not that good, and audio is, not as good as video, because we can see the people, and, it's good if you have a product that you actually need to see and do a presentation, or, like say, unbundling a brand new product or something that you're doing a review on. That makes sense. But not always is it, something that you actually have to be visually, see something. Audio is good in several different ways, as far as, helping, individual to give a message on maybe instructions to to do something, whether it's let's say writing, for instance. People use writing not just on any blogs. People write books. People write e-books. People get newsletters and things like that. That's information. It's still in the form of writing. And so that's still content. Whether you want to say it's, irrelevant or doesn't make sense to you, some people find it important enough to subscribe to it. Okay, so the thing is that these things that we call content, a lot of us are used the terms authors, producers, because you take time to create this, whether you write it down or you turn on a video camera and you record it, or you turn on a microphone and you record it, or you take a pencil and paper and you sit down and draw something. It's still some type of content. It's a product. It's something you create, with your creativity that you use when you create the product. Okay, however you create it, whatever form of material that you use, whether paper, pencil, camera, mic, drums, whatever it is. So you create it, and so it's yours. So my point is it has value, and that value has to put a price on it at some point. I remember a company called Net Zero that was giving away free CDs. They're internet service provider. That's what ISP stands for. So they were giving these CDs away, and I think back then it was dial-up. So you just slide the CD in there, install it, and then you connect and you be online. So it was a service, and they wasn't really charging for it, but it was a smart marketing strategy. So they used that to get people hooked on their product, and then they were able to capture that market because they already had the market. They already liked the product. They had, not just nibbled off the apple, so to speak. They ate 1, 2, 3, 4 different apples, and they liked it. So now that they say, okay, now we're going to charge, or they're going to stop eating the apple? No, because they still like it. And that's just a metaphor, but you get the gist of it. And so when they did that, they captured the market. Now, how many percent decided, okay, I just want this if it's free. If it's not free, I'm not going to subscribe to it. But some still did, whatever that percent is. And it was up in what I consider the not say the millions, but if not the millions, thousands. So it was enough for them to stay afloat, and it was worth the investment of making the CDs, okay, installing software on the CDs, and then the cost of shipping it to you, or just putting it out there where you could get it. It was worth it, in the end. And so that's investment. Everyone that even does, like I said, a radio show, a lot of times, like I said, did the comparison between radio, video. Radio's been around for a very, very long time. People have, made it in our form. But the thing is, it's something that people have come to rely on, sort of like the newspaper, and now I see newspapers, stands and stuff are being taken down, sort of like the phone booths and stuff been taken down because folks have cell phones, and so they don't need the pay a quarter, 50 cent, 75 cent, dollar in the machine to make the call. You know, so it's not even worth the people's investment that they use to install the machine. You know, having somebody pay somebody to go collect it, or they collect it themselves. To pay to rent or lease the machine itself, putting it out there. Okay, it become not worth it if not enough people using it. So, so you see the point where the investment, could be time that you invest to make or create something versus the output of what you get out of it. So you have to do the crunching of those numbers and see, is this worth the time and effort that you put into it or invest into it? Make the outcome to be profitable for you. So you have to make that choice yourself. So I appreciate you listening, and have a great day.